What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers video. So if you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe down below if you do enjoy the video. So the Fantastic Four are on their way back to Marvel Comics, which definitely seems to me to be an indicator that Marvel have pretty much settled any sort of dispute they have with Fox, because considering that the Fantastic Four title was cancelled after the Fox movie, the recent Fantastic Four movie was actually made. So that dispute then led to us to believe that, well, considering all the merchandise and also the comic was cancelled, it looks like Marvel definitely actually wanted to go about and, well, kind of suffer or kind of make Fox suffer for not giving them the rights back by rushing and making that movie with Miles Teller and, well, our new Killmonger. But what could be interesting is that there is a very cool way that the Fantastic Four could be brought into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we know now that pretty much Disney have got Fox. They just got to go through the regulations, and Comcast have absolutely been destroyed by Thanos, that is Mickey Mouse. And, well, what is happening is we could very much see the Fantastic Four in the MCU. And, well, considering Fox also have the rights to the X-Men, well, it looks like the next few phases of the MCU is going to be absolutely insane, and it's the movie universe I was dreaming of when I first watched the original Spider-Man in 2000 and the X-Men movie, wishing that they could actually just cross these over, considering I'd grown up reading the comics and also watching the animated cartoons where we saw the Secret Wars crossover between X-Men and Captain America and all the other animated shows that we actually had. So, with that in mind, let's talk about how we could see the Fantastic Four come into this movie universe. So, we have the Quantum Realm, and, well, my original theory was the fact that, well, what if we did have Reed Richards sitting there in MIT in the crowd watching Tony Stark's presentation, which is pretty damned awesome. If we did have him, my idea was that his funding was sort of actually funded, and we did have the idea that, well, Spider-Man was confirmed inside of the MCU to appear in Iron Man 2. That major theory that kid in Iron Man 2 was actually Spider-Man. Well, once they got the rights, that was confirmed. So maybe this theory holds some credence here. Maybe it will be down the line. Maybe. But there are not many people talking about it. No, I wish there was more. But there is another idea that Galactus as well was featured when we saw the Searcher, the huge Celestial in the flashback scene in Guardians of the Galaxy. We saw Galactus, his original human form, was killed, and it looked very, very much like the actual page within the comic. So let's look at the Fantastic Four. So the Quantum Realm is absolutely massive now, with Ant-Man and the Wasp showing that there is huge powers to be gained from this, and there is a mysterious buyer who is very interested within Hank Pym's introduction to the Quantum Realm. Now we know that there's possibly powers, and my idea is that it will be explored more in Captain Marvel and Project Pegasus. On my video did the other day, I expect that Project Pegasus will be playing a huge part, and we will see, once Hank Pym has left, perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. will be using Project Pegasus, the energy division, to try and work out a way to weaponize or maybe use the actual Quantum Realm for the good of the people. Probably just to create weapons, though, as we saw. That's what created the fallout there in not only Ant-Man, but also Avengers. But what is really cool is the fact that, well, as we know in Fantastic Four, the group of real cool dudes, real cool like adventurers, decided to go into space, but they were kind of attacked by space radiation. So with that in mind, we now have an official radiation thing here with Quantum Realm, possibly giving them powers. It gave Ghost powers, and it also affected Janet Van Dyne, which is pretty cool as well. Now, a lot of people are thinking this could be the emergence of mutants. Personally, I don't like that idea. I want it just to be a mutant gene, not to be affected by an outside source. Maybe the Quantum Realm bleeding into this realm gave us the energy, but I really doubt that. So my idea here is that, well, we know that the ships can be used to explore the quantum realm itself. So what if we do actually have the Fantastic Four, their funding, or their actually Reed Richards gains a lot of money in the meantime, and we see a time jump in Avengers 4, and he decides to explore the quantum realm. Now, this is quite similar to the other idea, the other Fantastic Four movie that came out a few years ago, where they're exploring different universes. So, what if Reed Richards and his group actually decide to venture into the quantum realm? They kind of get trapped, and they gain powers from this. This radiation gives him his stretchy powers, which I'm sure Sue Storm absolutely loves. Sorry to be crude there, but I had to do it to you. So what if we actually see them gain their powers from the quantum realm? So this is actually building upon my other idea of the fact that they gained it in MIT. I would like to see an older version of Reed Richards, but if he's a younger version, it may be too similar to the storyline of Spider-Man and Tony Stark being science bros along with Doctor Strange. But I do really like the idea that they could have gained these powers. Maybe they could have gained it as an experiment many years ago in Project Pegasus, and they have been exploring, and they're going to return as well. Yeah, maybe. Now, while I was actually recording this, we did actually have some announcements that the Disney and Fox shareholders have approved the $71 billion merger of the two companies. So now this is it. We are just subject to an approval from the regulators, and there has been some very interesting news regarding X-Men in the universe. So with Dark Phoenix coming out soon, apparently it is beyond terrible and could actually be scrapped along with New Mutants, and Deadpool will finally see its end with Deadpool 3 X-Force. That will be the last film to be released in Fox's X universe. And well, we do have Kevin Feige stating that, well, he has some ideas for bringing them in, which is pretty cool, and I think the Fantastic Four added here would be great. And now this is going to add a very much a bigger kind of depth to the MCU, with it not being focused just around the Avengers. And the next kind of cap off and the Avengers movie won't be the end of the phase. I expect we'll probably see a massive crossover of like Secret Wars style level. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.